they shit to the white man cops,
But
but
really,
I'm gonna
was
go
it?
ride on him.
But really, was it his homie or was it a cash cow? Did he look at Pac as his homie,
that's a good
or did he
question.
look at Pac as this guy is going to put millions of dollars in my pocket?
I mean, but aren't you gonna befriend anybody that's gonna help you, whether you know them personally before music or whatever or not?
But what if the money
Might kill your
stops?
cow.
Okay, but that
No, but what if I know you personally before music blows off? Like, personally,
Right.
long before we ever do any interviews or anything. And then it blows up. Like, I know this motherfucker. I used to run in the streets with this motherfucker. We used to
you're
ride
right.
bikes together. Like, obviously, that didn't happen with Pac and Suge. You know what I mean? But just on the idea, what you're saying, was it his friend or was that just his cash cow? I've heard Pac speak fondly of Suge. I could say
Right.
that much.
Right.
Well, yeah, of course you're going to speak fondly of somebody that
He's
that
gonna kill you. He's
fucking
gonna
put up $1
beat
million
you.
to bail your ass out of prison.
Right.
I'd be like, yeah, he's the fucking greatest guy in the world.
True.
He got me out of, getting fucking sodomized every week.
That is
Like, are you
true.
kidding me?
Hey now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
All I'm saying is, anybody who puts
Show
$1
the man
million
some
dollars,
respect. He can't defend himself.
anybody who puts $1 million up to get me out of prison, yeah, I'm gonna think they the shit too, no matter what.
Yeah, true.
In all
I
honesty,
agree,
I wouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
In all
the same
honesty,
thing.
I wouldn't put it past Suge,
Suge.
and I don't know Suge like that, but obviously, he has shown some real
None of us will ever know
shiesty
Suge
things.
like that. Let's say
Because that's the
that.
thing. I mean, let's look at it, right? Pac dies, Death Row falls apart, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dre's gone, Snoop's gone, Daz and Corrupt are getting fucked over. I mean, everybody that we loved from Death
90s.
Row
Fell apart.
had nothing but bad things to say about Suge
That is
when they
true.
finally left. So that should show
that's
you right
true.
there what
Right,
kind of
true.
person Suge was. He wasn't
Right.
really a homie, and he really wasn't even all that great of a businessman. He found out how to make some money, that's for damn sure.
Right.
But he really wasn't
Made
looking
a
out
lot
for
of
these
it.
artists
No, he wasn't.
first. He was putting the money before him.
Money.
And I think what he saw Pac was Pac wanted to get out of his 3-album deal.
True.
He offered him, me and you were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Right? He offers him this whole Death Row East thing, and I think he did it for appearances. So he can say, nah, man, I don't have a problem with Pac wasn't going to leave. He was going to stay, and we were going to do Death Row East.
Right.
But I don't think Suge ever wanted to do it, and I think Suge knew, Pac, you going to die before Death Row East even ever happens, bro. So we could talk about it all day.
That's a theory.
And we can make it look
That's a
like
theory.
I'm riding with you, right?
That's a
I'm riding with
theory.
Pac, Death Row East, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, I know your ass going to be dead before it ever
I
gets
picked Pac over
hits
Big
the ground.
anyway, so I always followed Pac's story more. I didn't really, not to say I didn't give a damn about Big, but it was like,
Yeah.
who do you care about more out of these two guys?
Tupac.
But I guess if
The guy that
if
my parents
Suge
had a whole bunch
thought
of albums of.
he was going to leave or something or be out after maybe they dropped some albums on that Death Row East, and I could see him
Right.
wanting to kill him, right?
Right.
But it's like, why kill him if you know he's going to make you more money, and that's his whole motive was money. So some of it doesn't make sense, but I don't put it past Suge that he didn't set it up. Or
I think there was a
something.
lot of other stuff.
So, yeah, maybe it
involved.
was other
I
stuff,
think
yeah.
hey, the Illuminati. There's
I don't think
stuff
Pac
with
is dead.
there's stuff with the police
Okay.
and NYPD. I think there was
Yeah.
other factors into it. You don't know the whole story.
I
But
think there was some undercover cops involved
Yeah,
in it.
definitely.
Involved in it, and that's why
they
it's a
were
cover
giving
up.
names out.
Yeah.
They were kind of they're finding it out now. So
It's a possibility.
I think there was a lot more factors into it. Maybe it
that.
was the Crips and the Bloods. A little bit part that played into it. That
That's the
well,
forefront.
they
Yeah.
covering the real story. They want to show you.
Or maybe they were the guns for hire. You know what I mean? Like they knew, like, yo, we're going to give you enough money. You'll kill anybody, even if it is somebody that you look up to, like a Pac or
Right.
Big.
Money talks. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's
It's
proven,
just all
yeah.
like the facts around it, right? Like the
Right.
car,
Yeah.
on a big.
Well, what's so
Tupac's
crazy?
murder and
Yeah,
Suge
yeah.
and the whole security guard.
Yeah.
I think everybody played a part in it. And I think there was a lot of factors into it.
Well, what's so crazy is you're talking about two of the biggest names in music at the time
biggest.
getting killed on two of the most popular streets in America. One gets killed on the New York or on the Las Vegas
Las
Strip.
Vegas.
Nobody fucking sees it. The other one gets killed on Wilshire Boulevard outside of not even a block away from outside of a party with hundreds of people staying outside, and nobody saw
Biggie
anything.
Smalls.
Right? Like
People
You know what?
saw,
It's-
they
it's
just
so-
ain't saying
It's so
anything.
tough
Yeah.
because that was the era of like no snitch, no snitching.
That's what I'm saying. No,
You know what I
everyone
mean?
saw.
And
They
yeah,
just ain't
nobody-
saying anything.
Nobody
Well,
did
the-
snitch, but I think no one wants to accept the fact at the time that they were number one selling artist, right?
Right.
They didn't want to accept the fact that it was a hip hop artist and they were selling lots and lots of records, and they're like, hey, it's just some hip hop artist, right? We don't care.
well,
And I
that's how
think- and
outsiders
what-
treated it. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm taking from that movie too. Is like I think they're trying to put that little spin on it. Like,
You
why
talking about the
didn't
Pac
anyone
movie?
care? this little Unsolved Mysteries movie.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Right.
okay.
So I think
okay,
they're trying
okay.
to put that little spin on it, and I kind of agree. Like, why didn't anyone really care? Like, if it was like any other Billboard Top 10 artist, they'd be all over that, right?
Right.
And I don't know. So it is the whole.
I think
thing
it was
is
covered
crazy.
for a reason. I think people don't want to
Thank you.
say it's
Thank you.
more to the story, and
Yeah.
people's lives are at risk, and people. No one wants to say. No one wants to talk. That
Right.
was just. how
I'll
it
say
is.
the feds did it. So watch it, going back as far back as I can go back and look into both of them and the people that talked about it. A lot of people was like, "Yo, don't look into this no more. Like the case is
Yeah.
closed.
Right,
Why are you still
right.
looking into this? The case is closed." I'm gonna say the feds did it. Not only that, but if in the movie, in Tupac's movie, you see him getting followed by that Fed motherfucker. This man's been getting followed by the Fed since he was 7 years old. You can't tell me they didn't have something on this dude. You got if we all pay attention to Tupac, he said a 4,000-page dossier.
Yeah.
Come on now. This can't be no Crips and Blood, y'all. You got a 4,000-page dossier from the feds on a black rapper, quote unquote, some thug. I don't know. There's something more to that than just
a lot more to it.
Yeah, than just some gang shit about
So
a
it's
chain.
not like retaliation. That's what I'm saying.
a
So
death
it
row
ain't-
chain. That's what
it
this
ain't
is all about. A
retaliation
death row
for, like,
chain.
the
They're trying
stomp
to cover
out.
it with that. They're trying.
yeah,
They're
I
saying
think-
it's from
I
the
think
chain.
they- yeah, I
'cause that's
think
how it
they-
started, right?
Well, they did the whole chain thing, and then they stomped out the homie.
Yeah, I'm
and
saying
was
they
it,
retaliated
like,
from
in
the chain.
in the hotel
in the,
room,
in the
right?
casino after
Or
the
the
Tyson
casino,
scene.
yeah.
Supposedly the
casino.
retaliation was
Yes.
one of his homies shot
got back at him,
Right.
but
But what they're getting at, what they said in the show was, Suge paid that dude, even him, off to say Suge never kicked me. So if this dude was so mad that night that he went off and killed Tupac, then why would he show up in court saying, on Suge Knight's behalf?
Behalf, yeah.
That's a tough, but that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Money
his
talks.
homies
motherfucker
probably
who just
like,
stomped you out.
probably like, hey,
He
I
didn't
just
do
got
it.
stomped out. And just like
Right.
just like there's retaliation, I can
Yeah.
see it. But that is crazy, man. At that he paid him off, not to say he kicked him.
Yeah.
Right.
If they can kill JFK, they can definitely kill
Tupac,
Pac and Biggie.
yeah.
And get away with
So
it.
Thank
I-
you for saying that, Coach.
So then, what if Suge found out, right, from that guy,
Right.
who killed Pac or whatever? What if that was connected to Puff or Bad Boy?
Possible.
And there's your retaliation from
Tr-
Suge.
Yeah, Trina
Is
thinks.
Suge and Tupac really homies?
What does Trina say?
Well,
What
Trina's in the speaker chat.
Yeah.
She's saying, I think Diddy and Suge had something to do with
Yes,
it. They was the puppet
definitely.
masters in this whole
yes,
thing.
Yeah.
yes.
And maybe both of them was like, yo, we know what's going to happen here.
Right.
And
Maybe they're like scared for each other, like
Well,
their
no.
own lives.
No.
I think what
playing
Trina's
chess
trying to
with
say is you're
everybody.
talking straight conspiracy theory, because that
Right.
means now you're going all the way back to the Source Awards
Right.
when Suge dissed Diddy,
Diddy.
right? And it was like a whole
You
thing.
don't want
like,
your producer in your videos.
We're going to start this East Coast, West Coast rap war. We're going to sell a ton of records, and then we're going to kill them both and make even more money after they're dead on it. It's going to be like this whole thing. I mean, I don't know.
Dog, maybe Suge had Pac's best interest, and maybe there's the retaliation.
Possibly, it's a
Yeah.
possibility. It definitely it's getting me excited for the third episode. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to watch it on Tuesday.
Yes.
I'm definitely excited for it. What about you, Dings?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up, so I'm gonna watch the rest of this episode. I think I was like halfway through.
I want to fast forward it to what's the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell me who did it, Daddy.
I don't think there is one, right? It's still unsolved.
It's
Yeah, it's
unsolved.
gonna be it's gonna be a thing where they're like, it could be this. It's gonna point to like three different options. Like
A cliffhanger.
it was the LAPD, it was Suge, or it was the feds, or it was somebody.
You're like,
It was
fuck, I just spent
Alien.
3
That
weeks.
last one. That
You
last
told me
one.
everything
It was
I already
OJ.
knew.
Like it could be anybody.
OJ did it.
Right.
Oh, great.
You never know.
Supposedly he's not gonna be
He's gonna have
confessing,
another
right?
show. Yeah.
I'm so excited for that shit.
Is it a
Yes.
confession?
I don't
Man,
know.
who
It
cares
sounds
what
like
you
it.
know, nigga?
No, I wanna
Nigga-
know.
Okay, hold on.
I want to know, man, because so many people backed him. To this day, there's still people that are like, OJ didn't do it.
Hold on, I'm gonna just say this. You think a judge gave a nigga 33 years for stealing his own shit? No, nigga, we let you get away with that white girl all these years ago. If you jaywalk, nigga, your ass is going. You're doing the years we was gonna give your ass for this white girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you did some shit. Oh yeah, 33 years.
But if he comes out and admits the shit, if he comes out and says,
Yes.
yo, I'll walk you through the whole story. I'll tell you the whole thing.
True.
Yo, son, that's major, dude. I
think
don't care if it
something's
was
gotta
from
happen,
94.
bro.
Right.
I think like that. I know that Double Jeopardy shit
Yeah,
is
it won't
real,
happen. Yeah.
but they'll get him on something else.
Yes,
I imagine.
Definitely.
That's what they got him
You
on. They'll wait for him to fuck
you
up again.
confess a murder.
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
Of a
I
white
mean,
woman.
Well, he's already.
It ain't gonna matter if he's the
Well, he
minority.
already-
Man that
That's
murdered a
crazy,
white
bro.
lady.
I guess he'd already be in jail because it's already been filmed, right?
He's already
Right.
wrote a book
Yeah,
that said,
so-
"If I did it," and it
Yeah,
was by
that's
he
true,
wrote
that
this
is
shit.
Right.
True.
Let's just take off the
He's
if
like,
of
I
that.
would have done this.
Right.
And that's what really happened.
I said if.
We want to know what y'all think, man.
Come on, nigga. Let's just take
Facebook
the
Live,
if off.
Spreaker Chat. Let us know, man. Are you guys excited for the 3rd episode? Are you gonna watch it, or is it not for you, man? Obviously, USA does not have the rights to the music, so you're not hearing any of Pac or Big's music, actual music, during the show because they don't have any of the rights to it.
It's like,
Right.
I even said that with the
This
Tupac
ain't the
movie.
movie.
There should have been more Pac music, and there's not any.
They
Biggie
pulled
or
the
Tupac
ones
music.
everybody knew.
Right.
Nigga, we knew you was gonna do Dear Mama. We knew you was gonna do Hail Mary. Hit him up. Come on, nigga. Let me get what's the cruising? What is it called? Cruising in my rear view or
That's why they didn't
What is
pick
that
it.
shit
See, because
called?
nobody knows the name. So it's trash.
I can't. No, I just
Everyone's
can't
like,
think of it
hey,
offhand. I know a
I
gang
might
of
have heard
Tupac.
that
I'm not
once
one of those
before.
guys who could just name. I can name some Pac tracks. I just can't think of what it's called. Staring at the world through my rear view.
Yeah,
Staring
okay.
at the world through my rear
There we
view.
go.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. We want to know if
There
you
we
guys
go.
are. Let us know, definitely.
So you think Suge? You think it's Suge?
I'm thinking it's pointing to Suge, and if it came out where it was like, yo, Suge Knight orchestrated this whole thing, he hired hitmen, it was a whole thing,
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. I just wouldn't. He obviously didn't like, Puff or Big, so it was nothing to kill him, right? Yeah. So he really, what I'm looking at it is,
He want to kill the cash cows.
he's doing all these things to try to deter, like it couldn't be me,
Yes, yes.
right? It couldn't be me. If Big was still alive and Pac died, then people might be like, yo, Suge, like, why's your boy dead, but Big's still walking around? If that was your
Right.
enemy, if that was the guy that killed your number one superstar, right?
And you supposed to be a Pyru and shit.
Right. If he would have just let Pac walk after his 3 records and not done this Death Row East thing, then people would be like, oh, Suge killed him because Suge was mad because he left.
True.
It's tough, man.
I'm thinking it's Suge. But that's just my theory. I don't know. It could be the feds, too.
I'm gonna go with feds.
Because JFK got killed, and I think that was a cover-up, too.
Feds,
So
yeah. I'm gonna go with that one too.
if they can
I
kill
don't
the
know,
president.
I think it was some gang bullshit. You
Okay.
know how that shit go, man. The little homie grabbed the strap, pop, pop. It's over.
Okay.
And then he's gone, man. He's ghost. Nobody knows what happened. But
Bit
there's
of-
like people involved in it though.
A
Like
lot of
other
people.
Right.
Does anybody
A lot
remember
of-
that picture?
Which picture?
The picture of the last Tupac picture of him
Yeah,
alive in
him
the
and
car
the
seat.
Beamer with Suge.
Why is there no car keys?
Oh shit.
Go look at that picture. Everybody that's listening to this, y'all can go
man.
Google this shit right
My
now.
cousin
Why
got
are there
into
no
that shit,
car
too.
keys?
Like, she had pictures of the autopsy, and they're like, "Oh, this ain't Pac. His tattoo's in the wrong place."
They
or
say they
there
had
ain't
his height
tattoo
fucked up. They
there.
said he was like 5'9" or
Yeah.
something.
Pac's not really dead. Is that what you guys trying to tell
Yeah,
me?
there's like 7 days.
I mean, bro, I like I
He's-
said, hey,
all
Coach.
kinds
It was like
He's
the
on the
Coach,
island
when you,
somewhere. I
Coach,
heard.
when we first started talking about Pac, I said I made my whole career off of the whole Tupac ghost story. So
Okay, okay.
I'm not gonna
Like
say he's
Machiavelli?
alive, but why are there no car keys?
Oh,
Why is he say
I'm not gonna say
5'9"
he's
on
alive,
his-
but he's not
Dog.
dead.
Why in the USA thing, right? Did they show Big picking up the Machiavelli book?
Yeah, that's true.
Like what? He's like,
Right,
what's this
right.
Machiavelli about? He's like, dog, I'm gonna show you.
True.
No, I don't know. That's just Hollywood stuff, guys. I don't know.
I think it was more complicated than what you see, and I think a lot of people are involved with it. That's what I just felt. So
Right. All right, well, we're going to find out. We definitely excited. Trina's saying she not watching that shit. I don't know what Trina watches then, because
You don't like Pac or Big?
what the fuck, Trina? You don't like Jay-Z, you don't like Pac or Big.
It's
They
okay
just
about
need to
the
come out-
Jay-Z
What?
part,
Hold on, wait,
but-
They need to come out with like a DJ Screw.
Can we run that back?
movie
You
or
said,
something.
what did you say, Coach? Who don't like Pac or Big?
Trina don't like Pac or Big or Jay-Z or...
It's okay
She like
about
Bruno
Jay-Z.
Mars, though.
Come on, man.
Trina from the South, man.
on,
She like
that
that
ain't-
Texas shit.
Hey, she like
Okay, so what
UGK
about-
at
okay,
least.
so
She
what
like
about
UGK.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about
She
Pimp
like
C?
DINGS&COS radio. What's
So
up?
that's
What about
fine.
what about? Yeah, I was just about to say. What about Pimp C? What
Well,
about?
yeah, we got to
Trey
ask
the
her
Truth?
about that.
What about Wayne?
I'm just saying, she right
We was
now...
just talking about Lil Wayne before we came on the
said
air.
she still hasn't seen the movies of Pac or Big, and she still ain't watching the unsolved shit.
How old is she?
Trina got better shit to do. Trina about our age.
What the fuck? I'm
Shout out to
25,
Trina.
nigga. What the hell?
Shout out to
You ain't seen
Trina.
the big movie? Shout out to you, but you ain't seen the big movie that came out when we was like.
All right.
I'm 25, so that came out. I was like
I
11.
think every movie has like Pac like, how do you say, portrayed in a different way? Do you
Yeah,
think?
of course
Yes.
they do. They just find a
Oh,
bald
we
guy
know.
that kind of
We
looks
all know
like him.
Papa Doc wasn't supposed to play Tupac in the Biggie movie. We know Papa Doc wasn't supposed to. Y'all got Papa Doc. Nigga,
Papa
this nigga just
Doc.
came from 8 Mile. He came from 8 Mile to get to talk to Big.
All right, well, let's do this, man. I see our boy Derek up in the Springer chat, man. So we're going to take another music break. We got some new shit from our boys DPMT. The song